What's going on, everyone? My name is KrakenCommentary, and welcome to the final circuit of the Mushroom Cup Thwomp Ruins. Now, before I get started, if you guys have liked this series, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on it. I do value those a lot. This is a lot of fun to make, and I'm hoping I can continue so long as you guys want to keep seeing more. So, on with the video. Like I said, we are in Thwomp Ruins, the final track of the Mario Kart 8 Mushroom Cup. Now, in total, this track has 10 turns, which I will notate right here. We have turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly, turn 10. Now, there are a lot of turns in this race. There are the same amount of turns in this as there was in Sweet Sweet Canyon. The notable difference here is that the circuit doesn't ever cross with itself, or it doesn't have real harsh turns. This looks like a stable circuit from the map view. In terms of overtaking zones, well, actually, before I get into that, talking about track design, it features 2 chicanes, or 3 depending on how you want to view it, and 1 pseudo hairpin. Now, the first chicane is at turn 1 and 2, second at 3 and 4. The last chicane could be considered at 7 and 8, though judging by the length of the distance between 7 and 8, I personally would not consider it a chicane. And looking at it now, you could also say the turn between 8 and 9 is also a chicane. In terms of overtaking zones, we have a 2+1 overtaking zone where we have 2 very solid overtaking zones and 1 pseudo overtaking zone. The first overtaking zone is at turn 5, which is our pseudo hairpin. This is a great spot to get a good boost because you can ramp up the wall and hit those speed marks. The second solid overtaking zone is right before turn 10. In my experience, no matter what CC you're at, you can start drifting that turn very early, and if you're going at the right speed, you can either hit the shortcut, or you can just drift right onto the track normally, and then open up your parachute. Now, the +1 overtaking zone, the iffy overtaking zone, I would have to give it this little area right after turn 5, where the track splits into 3 different directions. If you hit the speed boost, you could get a little, or it's not even a speed boost, if you hit the jumps and the tricks, you could get a bit of a hair faster, but in my experience, you don't get fast enough to be considered like an efficient zone to overtake your rivals. Now, talking about this track's rating, I'm going to have to also give it a 3 out of 5 F1 cars. This track is, I would say this track is much better than Sweet Sweet Canyon. However, the track falls short of variety. It's not real. It's not a real interesting track. The turns are pretty average. You can never go super fast on it. So that pretty much defines my reasoning for the rating. And now, to get to the last bit, exclusive, because we have finished Thwomp Ruins. The overall cup overview for Mario Kart 8, I would have to give the Mushroom Cup a 4 out of 5 F1 cars. This cup is a very good cup. I get it. It's the starter cup. It's supposed to be relatively easy, and very much so it is. With the exception of Sweet Sweet Canyon, all your tracks shouldn't give you much trouble. They can be quite a bit of fun to play, especially with friends. But the only thing I think they fall short on is variety and ability to perform really good maneuvers. Other than that, excellent cup. And yeah, that concludes the Mushroom Cup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I certainly have. It's been a lot of fun to try and do. It's certainly goofy enough that I could keep doing this for a while. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.